Welcome to the Future You Pine Forge Virtual Academy Day, where you can have a bite-sized portion of the PFA experience. We want you to sit back and relax and enjoy, and let us take you on a tour of our campus and share with you what makes Pine Forge Academy legendary. We hope that you signed up to receive one of our Future You boxes that will be shipped right to your door. There are a lot of goodies in there. Get yours today. Hey, here we go to the Future You.
So why PFA? Why did I choose Pine Forge Academy? All right, first off, right? I'm pretty sure that you got those people in the crowd, right? Your family has always made it a thing that you need to go to Pine Forge Academy, right? It's always had to be an option to go to Pine Forge Academy. Well, that's what it was for me. You know what I'm saying? My family grew up and it was a tradition. Everybody goes to Pine Forge Academy. It wasn't until later in my 8th grade year where I finally was able to realize that I needed to come to Pine Forge Academy. My personal reasoning for wanting to come to Pine Forge Academy, first off, I've always grown up in Adventist schooling. So usually, if you come to a private school, an Adventist school, in the Adventist community, most of the time, people from that Adventist community will go to the next Adventist schooling. So I felt like some of my friends were going. I heard that some of my friends were going, and that was cool. That was tough. But what really shaped my whole thought, what really grabs me, was the fact of being able to fellowship with friends and family all the time long, no restriction. This is the place to come. I was eager to find my passion in Jesus Christ. I was eager to be with people all the time. I'm a conversationalist. I like talking. I like being with people. I like that. And Pine Forge Academy is a great outlet for that if you're that type of person.
The reason I picked PFA was because I wanted to continue my Christian education, and when I heard the choir sing at my church, I think it just really drew me closer to why I wanted to be here. It was really the main reason at first, but then I realized that there's so much more here, and I felt that God's really telling me, like, this is where I want you to be, and that's why I picked PFA.
Why Pine Forge Academy? Well, it's simple. Pine Forge Academy sets you up to be amazing leaders. And not only does it set you up to be amazing leaders, but you meet friendships and connections that last forever.
Why Pine Forge Academy? To me, the answer is clear. Not only did I grow up walking up and down these green hills, but both my dad and my brother graduated from this here academy, which proves that Christian education does work. So me coming here is kind of like a family tradition.
The Bible says there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God. There is a river located in Berks County, Pennsylvania, whose name means drink at the uninhabited place. On the banks of a river whose name means drink at the uninhabited place, in 1945, faith met sight and dream met reality. On the banks of a river whose name means drink at the uninhabited place, a man with a vision saw a place where God's highest ideals for his children would be taught and lived. On the banks of a river whose name means drink at the uninhabited place, a man with a vision saw a place where black boys, where black girls could drink from a stream of virtue and knowledge. On the banks of a river whose name means drink at the uninhabited place, a northern complement to its southern counterpart, dreamed of for more than a century, was about to be established by faith and sacrifice. So, to make sure the uninhabited place was occupied, the visionaries made a call for a school by fall. So they heeded the call for a school by fall, and they came to a place where the founders of this country gained protection from the enemy and gave shelter to the slaves. They heeded the call for a school by fall and came to a place where the Sabbath had been honored long before the first notes of Precious Memories were sung. They heeded the call for a school by fall, and on September 9, 1946, they came from California, Wyoming, Indiana, Michigan, Massachusetts, Maine. They came from New York and South Carolina, as well as every part of the Alleghenies, and we call them pioneers. We are cosmopolitans. We are Wohilas. We are not only Falcons, we are family. A family connected by a global campus of friendship and experience that over time never evaporates, but only enhances. $70 have been the days of our years, and as our days, so has been our strength. The sparks still shine. The flame still gives light to all who serve and study on the banks of the river Manatani, beside the rolling hills that have been inhabited since 1946. That the world knows as Pine Forge Academy.
Welcome to the rolling green hills of Pine Forge Academy, where the future you will embrace as your home while you're away for 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 years.
The first stop on our tour will be Kimbrough Hall. This is a place where you will build friendships for a lifetime. Inside, we have our wonderful chapel where we worship together daily. On the first floor, we also have our dean's office, as well as our computer lab and worship room. Moving along, we also have our first floor dorm rooms, where if you're a freshman or sophomore, this is where your room will be. On the second floor is where you will find your dorm rooms for those who are juniors and seniors.
Next door to Kimbrough Hall is one of the historic buildings right on our grounds, Manor Hall. It dates back to 1750, and it's even believed that General George Washington was entertained here. Even more cool is that this was one of the stops on the Underground Railroad where slaves were hidden on their way to freedom.
And to the right of the Manor Hall is North Hall, one of the most recently renovated buildings on campus. This is the place where music fills the space. If you play an instrument, take voice lessons, or plan to join our stellar PFA choir, here is where you'll spend many hours perfecting that signature PFA sound. Nestled right in the heart of our campus is the Pine Forge Church. From Singspirations to Friday night Vespers and church service, this is the place where you will grow spiritually and develop your leadership skills.
Just up the walkway is Wagner Hall, our administrative building. This is probably the place where you'll spend the majority of your school day, as it houses our school library, the bulk of our classrooms, our computer lab, and administrative offices. To the right of Wagner Hall is our boys' dorm, Handy Hall. This is where the young men of Pine Forge Academy reside. Our open lobby is a favorite hangout spot for the guys, but we also congregate in our chapel for worship and our rec room for some fun together. Of course, this is also where you'll sleep, and the location of your room will be assigned based on your grade level.
Just up the walkway from Handy Hall is our premier STEM lab, stocked with awesome equipment and workspaces to make research and learning stimulating and fun.
North of the STEM lab is our gymnasium, where the future you will take your physical education courses as well as play on or root on our awesome Falcon teams. From basketball to volleyball, sometimes we gather here just for fun or special events as well.
Well, February has been Black History Month, and new at 6, a closer look at America's untold journey.
Our Natasha Brown takes us to Pine Forge Academy. The local landmark was an important stop on the Underground Railroad.
The melodic and inspirational sound of the Pine Forge Academy Choir.
They've won numerous awards and numerous accolades and things of that sort just from their performances all over North America.
Their rich sound forged on the grounds of a school rich in history.
And I am proud to look at all of these young faces. I see greatness in you, individually and collectively. I am honored to be in your presence. You are what we have been waiting for.
But we look to also empower and implore people to recognize that the day of that mountaintop moment that Dr. King spoke about, that we shall overcome moment, that check that was returned insufficient, that check still has not been cashed for Black and brown people in this country.
My brothers were a part of the choir last year, and I enjoyed it every single time I heard the choir. They were so good with what they did. They practiced their music. They worked hard. Everything around it, just like, it felt like I wanted to be a part of it.
My academic life is really stressful, so I enjoy choir because it's in the middle of my day and I can just sit down and sing the music that I like to sing and just do the things that I love.
I know that I have touched somebody's heart, or I know that they were going through something, and the voice of the choir, or like the words of the song that we have sung, just touch them and let them know that God is on his heart.
But just simply watching like body language, and when you see people's tears flow over something that you would deem simple, that is where you really understand that what you're doing is bigger than yourself.
So, how can we be created in the image of the supernatural God, yet still we hate ourselves and try to copy the next human being? And for the time being, if you allow me to continue speaking, may I dare say that any sight created from God is a sight worth seeing. Thank you.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. In one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved it as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Okay, class A, pull out your do nows and exit tickets. You have 2 minutes to finish it. Please read the directions and finish it thoroughly. Okay, class, time is up. Put away your do now and exit ticket. So remember that the quiz is going to be on
Quiz?
You have it on gender, article, 404, and subject grade.
We didn't even have
your class. You didn't put nothing in your class.
Can we get 5 minutes to review?
Yeah, you can get 5 minutes to review.
Damien, did you study for the quiz?
No, I didn't even know there was a quiz. Did you?
No, I didn't study at all. I swear, if I don't pass this test, I probably won't come back to Pine Forge.
I'm going to pass out the papers now. Put everything away. It should just be a pencil.
Miss Shaver, I have a question.
So remember that there's 8 interrogative words, so that you have to write in English and Spanish, and write each of them what they mean in Spanish and in English, okay?
Miss Shaver.
Just remember this is one of the interrogative words. Maya, what is that? Is that answers to the test?
This is not mine. This isn't mine. This.
Yeah. Come to my desk right now.
Oh, that's not even mine.
All right, Maya, I'm giving you 25 demerits.
Why am I getting demerits for answers that aren't even mine? Somebody else wrote those.
You're the last one that had it. Even
He put it on my desk. Give him demerits.
Everyone else.
I know you saw him. I know you saw him.
I didn't see anybody but you. So I'm giving you 25. I need you to sign right here.
I didn't even write the. I'm not signing it. I'm not signing it. I didn't even write it. I did not even write it. I did not even write it. That's not even mine. I wasn't even reading them anyway.
Insubordination too.
Because of what? That's not even mine. Look at the handwriting. I did not write it.
With me.
I did not look at the handwriting. That's literally not even my handwriting.
The answers were on your test, so you are getting the demerit.
The answers I studied, they didn't. Get them in trouble for that.
You were
Get them in trouble for that. They're the one who wrote it.
Else, so you
They're
are
the one who
getting
wrote
demerit.
it. They wrote it, though.
Maya, keep arguing with me. It's going to be 40 demerits. And I can do that because I'm a teacher. All right, class, you guys are free to go. I'm going to stay in class and bring you your test, please. I'm very disappointed in you. You're a really good student usually, and I just didn't expect.
That wasn't even my answer sheet.
But you had the answers. That is the bottom line. I did not expect this from you, and I did not expect that disrespect either. So I am gonna give you 35 demerits. 10 for
35?
10 for insubordination and 25 for
Oh,
cheating. So I'm gonna give this to Mr. Fielder today later, and I really hope that you make better choices next time we have the test. Okay? You're free to go.
I called this girl like 30 times. Where is she? Here we go.
Wait, why are you talking to mine?
She had a rough day today.
No, she was late every day for the last week.
Oh my goodness, now you're being late again. She'll be here.
She's 10 minutes late. I don't care if she comes. I'm about to fire her anyway.
Don't fire her. She needs this job.
That's too bad. She should come on time. She needs the job so bad.
He is so mad at you. No. I know you had a rough day and everything, but you have to sneak. You have to sneak. He's right there.
Why? Where you been?
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be late.
It's the 4th time this week you've been late.
I know, I'm sorry. I was at the school building.
I'm sorry trying to clock you in. Why are you late again?
Just listen to me.
Actually, I don't care. Don't even tell me. I'm calling the dean. You're suspended.
No, I got
You're suspended. I'm calling the dean.
suspended for being late to work.
You've been late every day for the last week.
I'm sorry. I have stuff to take care of.
I don't care.
Chef Q, please listen to me, please.
No, you're suspended.
You don't even have to suspend me for this. I was late.
You're late
I wasn't even that late. You don't have to go that far. Listen, I won't be late ever again,
I'm
please.
calling Jackson. You're suspended. I'm done.
Why? Literally, why? I didn't even do anything.
I gave you so many chances. You just still don't do
Oh
it.
my goodness. Oh. My goodness, Ray. I tell you this all the time. I tell you this all the time, and you still continue to do it. You still continue to sit here and play me like I'm some type of toy. Like, this is not okay. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating, and I'm gonna need you to please. Oh my goodness, he's so. Ugh. My goodness.
Maya.
Something.
Maya.
Yes.
Maya, I know you hear me.
Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
These dishes ain't clean.
Okay, I'm coming to.
Come wash these dishes.
Why can't you have somebody else do them?
You my only child. Come wash these dishes.
Okay, I'm coming.
This spoon ain't gonna clean itself.
Hey, please.
I don't hear no footsteps.
You hear him? Please.
Come wash these dishes right now. I ain't playing.
It's always something. Jesus is really always something. Like, she always begging me to do stuff. Ugh. And on top of that, Ray wanna be acting up. Like, oh my, I'm just, Jesus, I need you. Like, I just need you to please come in my life and please fix all of this. Like, it's so, like, I'm tired. I'm just tired of it, and I need you to come sit in my life and please take control. Like, I need you to.
Maya. Yeah, happens all the time. It's okay.
I mean, it happens. Just how did you get here? Like,
Well, I mean, you called, so
you just
I'm here.
appeared. Like,
That's how it works. You call me, and then I come. Yep. Physical. In the
how did
flesh.
you-
It's me.
wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. 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 Can you heard what I was talking to you about, right?
Yes. Heard everything.
I need you to like take control of my life.
Take control of your life.
Like take control of everything. Like everything that's been killing me. I need you to like
Just take
control of
all.
it.
Okay, yeah, I understand everything you're saying. I can do that. Anything that you need me to do, I'll be there for you.
Okay.
Now, no. Before I do that, I need to make sure you have complete commitment to me.
Yeah.
When I sit down,
complete. Like
I don't
This
leave.
is yours.
This is
yours for
your life
like a while.
that I'm in there forever.
Until I'm like 6 feet under.
6 feet under.
This is yours.
This is just me.
Yours.
All right, you sure?
Yeah, this is yours.
It's a very big decision.
No, yeah, I know, and I'm ready for it.
Okay. Wow. It's pretty nice.
Well, yeah. So I need you to just like fix Bray, cause he's always doing something.
Right.
And I just need you to get in his head and like tell him to be like Get it together.
Maya,
Get it
Maya.
like.
Listen, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm here to fix you. See, when I die, the Father sent me so that I can die for all the sins of the world, so that they may be cleansed for you, so that you may go to heaven and see His face.
So what? So Ray. So, you know, he's been just doing a lot, and I just need to be like fixed, like for a while, because he doesn't know what he's got going on.
Okay, yes. But did you get what I was saying?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't need me to break down anymore?
No,
that
because I was
died
talking to Ray, and he
in
was
order
like,
to save your sins.
he was like trying to yell at me, like some nerve. And I just thought that maybe you could like.
We're all imperfect and everything. We're all beings with sin.
Right. But
born
you
with
can fix that,
iniquity.
can't you?
I can make it so that I can purify you through me in order to see God.
But Ray, so
Okay.
so are you gonna fix it or are you just gonna leave it?
Mine. Have you considered going to AY?
Nope, can't do it. Refuse.
What we talking about? They're there for you. They're there so that you may have a closer relationship with me.
It's not my.
My love for you is so great. I will give you as
No.
many chances as you need.
So
I'll
and
give you
then my mom tried to yell at me today,
I heard that. I was
and
there.
then I was like, right.
Maya, look. You need to spend more time with me. You need to be there in prayer so that you can get a closer relationship with me. I'm there for you always. Whenever you need a hand, I'm there for you. I'm all ears.
You're right.
I
what
think what I'm saying is important.
Yeah.
So just,
What were you saying?
talk about that. So I'm all ears. I'm here for you. I love you, Maya.
Yeah,
So
you
my
love
love for you is unconditional.
Unconditional.
Always.
Always.
Always. Now, in order for that love, just between us, right? Are you gonna ignore that?
Hey. Give me like 2 seconds.
Maya,
I'm gonna go get the
What-
door.
what I'm talking
and
about
I'll be
is
right
really
back.
important.
I promise it'll be so fast.
Hey Maya, I really have to tell you something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not out
so-
here. Come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I have to tell you.
Okay, what do you have to tell me?
So I was sitting at lunch, right? Because
Yeah.
you weren't at lunch for some reason. And I looked across and I saw Ray kissing some girl.
Ray.
Ray.
Kissing- Okay.
Yeah, your boyfriend Ray.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Right.
We said we weren't.
Okay.
We're done.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I told myself I was going to leave him alone and let him do what he wants
Leave
to
him
do.
alone?
Yeah.
No, actually, he's at the park right now. I think you should go.
Okay, let him be at the park.
No,
I don't
you
care.
should go and confront him.
No.
Actually,
No.
no, you're right.
No,
I will
want-
confront him.
Sanaya,
I'm
please
gonna bring him.
Maya,
Sanaya,
don't.
please don't confront him. Please do not. Sanaya. Oh my goodness, why did she go get him? I was really trying to stay out of trouble.
Maya?
I'm so.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
A little bit of a problem.
That was literally my bad. But did you see
Yeah,
way that she?
I see everything. I understand. Now, let's talk about what just happened here. All right? I was on the edge. You kind of, pushed me out of your life.
Okay, that was an accident. That was actually an accident. It was her fault because she's the one who busted in here, and she finna go get him.
But you let her in here. Just like you let me into your life, and I'm supposed to stay. Without being moved, without being drawn to the edge,
You're right.
I'm supposed to be here.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
It won't happen again?
It actually won't happen again.
Okay.
No, yeah, no. Anyway, what were you saying about AY?
What I was saying was, I think that, you should be more active in the AY services here. At Pine Forge, they really try to cultivate young minds like you to actually have a closer relationship with me,
But it just be so much like work.
I can understand how it can be overwhelming, but think about the big picture, okay? Think about, we're gonna have a relationship together. You're gonna be able to pray every single time, and I'll be there listening to you.
But I could still pray without going to AY, right?
Yes, but have you? Can we keep talking? Just ignore that
it'll
one?
wait. No, yeah, it'll wait.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think this AY is just like a really good way to, push you to grow. Oh my goodness. Maya, Maya.
You can wait like 3 minutes, right? I'm coming.
We hope you enjoyed this brief tour of our grounds. We look forward to seeing you here in the future.
2 traditions that I love that Pine Forge has. All right, I love Chris Field Today and Clash of the Classes. 2 annual things that we do every single year to battle out to see who's the best, yada, yada, yada. I love these traditions. I love activities. I love teamwork at building activities. And those are times to fellowship with friends in more of fun and relaxed, energized way. And I think that Pine Forge Academy does a great job of presenting those things to students.
I really enjoy Week of Prayer. Like, I love the speakers. I love the connections that were made, and you get to really like draw closer to God. And I never felt like a time where I was like questionable, like what's going on or what's the message here. I feel like every Week of Prayer I've delivered, they have delivered the message and have really brought me closer to God. And I simply enjoy it. Another tradition is actually Academy Day. You get to see people from all over, 8th graders who potentially could be attending Pine Forge Academy. And it's really cool to meet the people who are like, who could potentially come here. And you get to show off like why you enjoy being at Pine Forge Academy. And all the years that I have been here, I have enjoyed it. And I am glad that I came to Academy Day and I got to see what I could be a part of and what I am a part of.
Pine Forge Academy has so many traditions. My personal favorite 2 are the USM Thanksgiving dinner. It's a big feast with your campus family before you go home to have a big feast with your family. Also, I love how we have our class sweaters. Your senior year, your class will pick out their colors and you'll wear your sweaters everywhere and you'll have them for life.
There are many unique aspects to this campus that you won't find anywhere else on this entire planet. 2 traditions that I love here at Pine Forge is Chris Fielder Day, when all the classes come together in class to try to bring home the chip, and Parents Weekend, because I always look forward to see what the choir and CA has been working on.
A staff member that I appreciate and look up to would be Dean Critchlow. I've been here for maybe 2 years now, and I feel as if Dean Critchlow has truly shaped my life. He's really made an impact on my life, and I'm proud that I'm able to look up to someone like Dean Critchlow. He's great. I love him. He's great energy. He's passionate about what he says. He's passionate about what he talks about, and he's youthful. So he's coming to you with these great mindset things that most times you think most people can't connect with you with. And I feel like Dean Critchlow always has an answer for you, the answer guy right there. And he does it in such a great way. So I really feel as if Dean Critchlow, I definitely have a great reason to look up to Dean Critchlow. He's really setting an example of what a Christian male should be like.
A teacher who has really influenced me would have to be Ms. Rhodes. When I first got here, I like to achieve, and I am a perfectionist. And so when I, stress myself out and all this other stuff, I felt like Ms. Rhodes was really there to like calm me down and tell me like, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. Cause you do get stressed out. I mean, school is school, and you want to do your absolute best. And when you feel like you haven't done your best, you freak out. You're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I felt like she really was like, you're gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And I felt like Miss Rhodes was there for me every single time I'd freak out or stress out. She was there for me. And that's why she's someone who's really influenced me the most.
The most influential teacher here on campus for me is Miss Joseph. Miss Joseph has always been there for me since freshman year. She's not just a teacher, she's a listener, and she always takes you off campus.
These past 4 years, a teacher that has been very influential to me has been Mr. Rankin. Not only has Mr. Rankin been a helpful teacher in the classroom, but I could always go back to him and talk to him about anything from music to life, and he always has something inspirational to tell me. I can't help but shout out Dean J for helping me out when I first got here and teaching me how to maneuver and become the person I am today.
One teacher who has had a great impact on me is Mr. Rankin. Mr. Rankin is not only my math teacher, but also our class sponsor. He is always there to talk to whenever we need help on finding class colors or fundraising ideas. Also, he is a great teacher because he also gives time in class to go over our work and make sure it's all correct. I love how he always pushes us to be greater than we already are. Mr. Rankin believes in us and he pushes us to our limits. This will help us in our adult years so that we always know to never give up. Mr. Rankin is one example of one of many great teachers here at Pine Forge Academy, and have a great Academy Day.
I'm Headmaster Reynolds, principal of Pine Forge Academy, where excellence is no accident. When we look ahead to the future you, COVID-19 will be in our distance past. Wearing a mask will be in a distance past. Online learning for the entire student body will be in our distant past. You will be able to enjoy in-person classes taught by Black and brown Christian teachers on the rolling hills of Pine Forge Academy. Meet new friends, play sports, sing in the choir, show your acting skills in creative arts, and worship our soon coming Lord and Savior. Wait a minute! Pine Forge Academy has in-person classes now. Right now, our students are having fun with their friends and are on campus. They are playing volleyball and basketball on our newly renovated outdoor spaces. We are learning in our new STEM labs. Our students are singing in the choir, acting in plays, and after-school clubs, worshiping together, and so much more. Pine Forge Academy did not allow COVID-19 to shut us down. Through our legendary Pine Forge Academy alumni, we were able to acquire all the equipment that we needed to be on the Pine Forge Academy campus, where God intended us to be, away from the city and out in nature. Next year, the future you will step on the campus of Pine Forge Academy, where we will be celebrating 75 years of Pine Forge Academy legacy. Every year, 100% of our students are accepted into a college or university, and at least 98% attend college. All freshmen and sophomore students are enrolled in our pre-advanced placement courses in math and English. We offer AP courses throughout our junior and senior years, both in our core curriculum and selected elective courses. We are pleased to announce that one of our third-year students received a perfect score on the math portion of the SAT. And the future you can do it too. We are increasing our scores in the ACT and SAT assessments. It is our goal that every student will be able to attend the college or university of their dreams. This is only possible with dedicated teachers and hardworking students. We are poised to meet this goal head on. Over 80% of our teachers have a master's or doctoral degree, and the Academy is accredited by the North American Division of Seventh-day Adventist and Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools, Commissions of Elementary and Secondary Schools. The future you has the unique opportunity to attend one of the only African American Seventh-day Adventist boarding schools in the nation. And we are among only 4 historically black boarding schools still in existence. Your future sits on 575 acres of land that we use as a stop on the Underground Railroad. This is a place where many sought freedoms from oppression, racism, bigotry, and police brutality. But more importantly, the future you can meet your soon-coming king. The PFA staff endeavors to teach Christian values and principles through our Encounter Bible series and train students how to serve one another, become leaders in their church and local communities. We are excited that our students have taken over the worship services, their singspirations, concerts, and soon midweek prayer meetings. The worships are conducted teen style, where teens can reach Jesus easily. We believe it is a vital portion of our student to foster a loving relationship with Jesus. Paul writes in Philippians 2:12-13, "Therefore, beloved, as you have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you both to will and do his good pleasure." Jesus wants to meet you, the future you, right here on this campus. Listen, I am so honored to be the leader of this legendary academy. There is no place in the world that I would rather be. The future you can come and attend Pine Forge Academy, a place where boys and girls are made into leaders. You can find your life's purpose. Pine Forge Academy is a place where you can learn, where you can grow, where you can challenge the status quo. Pine Forge Academy is a place where you can meet Christ. Pine Forge Academy is a place where you can give your time, render your talents, and where you can make lifelong friends. Hey, you gotta come on. Pine Forge Academy is waiting for you. Let's make your future a reality, and I'll see you in 2021.